Hi everybody, my name's Doug Wilson and this is Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors, and this is going to be as quick a video as I can make it for you guys who want to know what colors and patterns we offer here at Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors, because there's a lot of different stuff that's come out in the last 6 months. Okay, I'm going to make it really easy. If you don't want to watch this whole video, here's where I order from. Index Fasteners and KnifeKits.com. Okay? If they have it, I can get it. So go look for their Kydex, their colors, their patterns, right? And I can get it all, right? So, Index Fasteners and KnifeKits.com. So if you don't want to watch this video, you can go there, check out the Kydex, tell me what you want. Okay? If it's something that I don't have and I have to order it because a lot of people don't want it, then I may have to charge an extra surcharge just to order that special, because I'll never use it again, or probably won't. Or it'll be years before I use it or whatever. Okay? So just to let you know, if you don't want to watch this video, then go to those two websites and check out the Kydex. That's where I order from. First, I want to say this. If you don't see the color that you think you want in this video, I can probably get it, unless it's one of those off-the-wall camo patterns like, ATAX Kilroy or whatever that I've never heard of. You know what I mean? So, a lot of the camo patterns, like the ATAX, Cryptek, King's patterns, what else we got? The hex cams, all those I can get. Okay? If you don't see it in this video, just ask me. Okay? The purpose of the video is that you can see exactly what the color looks like. So we're going to start with this. This is black. Actually, they call it basket weave, but I call it black brick pattern, or my spook pattern, right? A lot of the military guys love this pattern, okay? It's black, and it's a cool looking pattern on a sheath. Bear in mind, 99% of what I build here in the shop is already sold. This is a custom sheath system outfit. Okay, so you order it custom. It takes anywhere from 2 to 3 months, and I build it, then it comes to you. All right. It takes me a good while to build a nice comprehensive system. So anyway, here, black brick, okay, black brick pattern. Okay, this is regular black with a slightly textured surface. Okay, this is usually what I use, and these main colors, the black, the OD green, the coyote brown, I get it in really thick 0.093, and that's what I like to work with for the main sheath. Say you're getting a piggyback, or you're getting some options. The main sheath, I really like it to be a solid, thicker than 0.93 color, like black, OD green, coyote. That stuff, I can usually get it in thicker than 0.93. That's what I prefer. And then if you want options, pick a pattern or another color for the options. Okay? Just go to my website. You'll see all kinds of sheaths, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? So here's the regular black. Right? OD green. This is by far one of the thickest that I have. The color OD green comes really thick. I generally ask my supplier to give me the thickest 093 he can. Here's how it works. The Kydex people, the people that actually make this stuff, they have parameters within which they work, okay? For example, 093 is sold as 093, but it may not be 093. It may be 0.088 to 0.098, okay? It could be within that range. I like closer to 0.098, okay? If they have it, they'll send it to me, right? And usually they do. They have it thicker than 093. And I use that for the main sheath because I like them to be bomb-proof, right? It's harder, it's more expensive, but that's the way I prefer it. Because, let's face it, we build for the end user. So, all right, so there's OD green. OD green. Coyote brown. Regular chocolate brown. This is flat dark earth, darker. It's the darker flat dark earth. Here's the difference between Coyote brown and flat dark earth. Coyote brown's on the top, flat dark earth is on the bottom. And this is the darker flat dark earth. Okay? Here's the lighter flat dark earth. The lighter stuff. Alright? Not a whole lot different than Coyote brown. Okay? Alright, so there's that. Also have neon green, you know, zombie green. Okay. Now these colors here, the obscure colors, they only come in 080. That's the thinner stuff. And I like to use that for the options. So, unless it's a really small knife, I wouldn't suggest we do the main sheath in this. We use this for the options. Okay. Orange. Now, orange comes in 093, okay? It depends, okay? You got to ask. It goes on, basically, they stock it if it sells, okay? The neon stuff doesn't sell in the thicker Kydex, the 093. But the the orange does, okay? So there's that. Okay, now as far as solid colors, I can get pretty much anything you want. Red, blue, you know, pink. I can get it all. Purple, right? And then I can get carbon fiber solid colors too, and carbon fiber. Here's carbon fiber black. I'm going to peel away just a little bit. This plastic coating protects the carbon fiber surface, okay? It protects it. So this is black, okay? Black tends to scratch easy, but if you put some oil on it or whatever, you know, or wet it or whatever, the scratch looks like it goes away, all right? It vanishes. But it does scratch fairly easy. It's still a cool color to have for a sheath. And then we got purple. I have purple carbon fiber. Okay. Most of this I can get in thicker 093. Most of it. So here's the purple carbon fiber. Alright. I just happen to have this because I've had people order it. Okay. Red. This is blood red carbon fiber. Blood red. It comes in a bright red too. But I prefer the blood red. Alright, there it is. You can see it. Blood red. What else we got here? Orange carbon fiber. I have that too. This is pretty cool for options. It does come in 093 as well, so if you want the whole sheath to be this, I can do it. Alright, there's that. What else we got? I have other carbon fibers, blue, pink, you know, that kind of stuff. You can get that. Okay, so basically that's it for the solid colors. Then we'll get into some of the textured Kydexes, like the Raptors and stuff like that, the Raptor Kydex. So anyway, I forgot about this. This is regular purple, okay? Regular purple. I got that. I'm looking through here to see what else I have. There's OD green. Here's pink carbon fiber. Pink. This is bubblegum pink carbon fiber. They also have. I can also get the neon, the darker stuff, the darker pink. Here is flat dark earth carbon fiber. Flat dark earth carbon fiber. And this is the darker stuff, I believe. Okay. Now, the flat dark earth carbon fiber looks different than the regular dark earth. It just does. Okay. So there it is. Flat dark earth carbon fiber. Put it back in here. This is Army Green, it's called. Army Green carbon fiber. Army Green. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it. Army Green. It's not OD green. It's a little lighter than that in carbon fiber. Alright, that's it. Okay, that's it for the solid colors. Alright? But, like I said, I can get anything you want. Okay? So that's it for the solid colors. But, like I said, if you didn't see it in here, doesn't mean I can't get it. It usually means I'm just going to have to special order it. Because if I don't show it on this video, it's likely that it doesn't get ordered very often. That's why I don't buy it. Right? Like blue. Like police blue. I don't do a lot of that color. So I don't buy it. Right? I think I have one really thin piece of 060 blue back there that I use for a special project. But colors like that, you know, blue and pink and purple, you know, I usually don't stock a lot of it or any of it. All right. So let's see what we got here. All right, we're going to move on to the patterned solid colors, namely the Raptor series. Okay. Now the Raptor series is a false leather finish. That's what it looks like. It's all Kydex, but unlike my leather elites, where I take full grain leather and I put it over the Kydex, so you have the best of both worlds. This just kind of looks like leather, okay, but it's all Kydex. One of the issues with this stuff is it tends to get a little bit shiny, okay? It's just the nature of the beast. It starts off, you know, with a little bit of sheen to it. This is the black, okay? But as it heats, it gets a little bit shinier. It's not too bad, right? It's not like, whoa, you know what I mean? I just have to throw that out there for guys who don't want any sheen at all, okay? So this is the Black Raptor. Black Raptor. Okay? You can see the false leather finish it has, right? This is chocolate brown Raptor. This is chocolate brown. This is all 093, okay? I can get this in 093. There's chocolate brown. It's maybe a bigger one. Chocolate brown. Alright, there's that. I gotta put this plastic back. Like I said, keeps it from scratching that finish. This stuff does not scratch too easy. So, this is called London Tan. Okay, this is pretty popular. This London Tan. Some guys who don't want Coyote but want something different sometimes go for this. Okay, this is London Tan. Okay, London Tan Raptor. And then the last Raptor that we have is, I call this reddish brown. Okay, reddish brown. There is a name for it, but it's a reddish brown. Reddish brown. Pretty cool. It's like an exotic leather color, you know. Alright, so that's it for the Raptor colors, okay? Next, we're going to get into the Cryptek patterns, okay? They're very popular, and I can get every Cryptek pattern out there to date, okay? There may be a new one that comes out after this video that I won't be able to get because they don't have it in production yet, okay? But most of them are in production in Kydex and in 093, most of them. I think Cryptek Yeti, the white and gray one, that only comes in 080. You might want to check me though, right? Check, it could change. Okay, into the Cryptek patterns, okay? Now Cryptek is a very popular camo pattern. The military has even considered going with some Cryptek patterns. I don't know where they're at with that right now, so don't ask me. Alright, so, by far the most popular Cryptek pattern is Typhon. Not Typhoon, Typhon. Okay? It's a black and gray modeled pattern in Cryptek. Okay, black and gray, modeled, right? You know, now I can't really tell you which part of the pattern you're going to get. I cut it, I make a sheath out of it. That's how I do it. I try to give you something that looks good in the pattern, but sometimes it, you know, because it fades in and out, it depends on the size of the sheath, whatever, okay? I do my best though, okay? What happens is I end up scrapping, you know, the areas like this where there's not much color in it, okay? So there's Typhon. It's a black and gray. Here is a sheath made out of Typhon. No, sorry, don't have one. Like I said, most of my sheaths are sold. My personal ones, or most of them are upstairs. So that was Typhon, okay? This, I don't know. Yeah, I'll show it, okay? I'll show it. This is what Typhon used to look like, okay? See that really distinct light gray in there? They don't have that anymore. Apparently guys were complaining that it was too bright in the field. So they toned it down. They made it more tactical, more camo, you know, more subdued. But this is what it used to look like. Pretty cool. I actually prefer this one, but they don't have it anymore. Can't get it. I have 1/2 of a sheet of that left. I think I do. But like I said, I use that for my personal stuff. Okay, so here's another popular pattern. It's called Mandrake, Cryptek Mandrake. It's a green, light green, brown, light brown, tan pattern. Okay? Mandrake. Going with the popular ones first. Okay? This is Nomad. It's brown, tan, and light tan. Okay? Nomad. More of a desert pattern. Nomad. Then after Nomad, we have Banshee. Okay? Banshee's a little different than Nomad. It's a little darker. Okay? So you got Banshee on top, Nomad on the bottom there. To your lower left. Okay? What else we got? Okay, Cryptek Raid. Cryptek Raid. It's similar to Typhon, but it's reversed. A lot more lighter color. A lot more lighter gray in there. And very little black. Okay, that's Raid. What else we got here? This is called Altitude. Cryptek Altitude. Cryptek Altitude. It's a dark green, gray, and green pattern. Altitude. This is called Pontus. Pontus. It's a bluish pattern, lighter blue. Here's the darker blue. This is called Neptune. Cryptek Neptune. So here they are together. Neptune on your right, Pontus on your left. And then I have micro Cryptek patterns that I can get in all those. It's a tighter Cryptek pattern. It's tighter, right? So they shrink down the Cryptek pattern and they make it tighter, okay? So here's like a neon green micro Cryptek. Here's a red and black micro Cryptek. I can get purple micro Cryptek. I think they got Tiffany blue micro Cryptek, pink micro Cryptek, and all those other ones, Mandrake, Raid, Typhon, all those in a micro, okay? Alright, so that's it for the Cryptek patterns. Now we're going to get into some of the more exotic patterns that are still really badass, like the hex cams and the super hex cams. Okay, so here is the regular hex cam patterns, okay? This is hex cam Wasteland. Wasteland. Okay. HexCam Spectre 13. Spectre 13. S-P-E-C-T-R-E. Spectre 13. And then we have 5 Echo. HexCam 5 Echo. All of that comes in 080 only. Then we have the Super HexCams. So this is HexCam 3D Spectre. 3D Spectre. HexCam 3D Spectre. Got like a dark orange-ish rust color pattern to it. This is called 3D 5 Echo. HexCam 3D 5 Echo. Alright, this one is called 3D Adirondack. Adirondack. 3 Delta Adirondack. This one here, it's like a Arctic white-green pattern. It's called 3D Makalu. Makalu. M-A-K-A-L-U. Makalu. Alright? And then there's one more. 3D Wasteland. 3D Wasteland. Okay? Now, all those super hex cams also come in a micro pattern. So like I said, this is 3D Wasteland. 3D Micro Wasteland looks like this. 3D Micro Wasteland. And the previous super hex cams have these micro patterns too. I just don't have them. I just thought this was the coolest looking one. The rest of them look pretty much the same. Alright, so there's the hex cam patterns. They are pretty popular for options. Okay? If it's a smaller knife, yes, I can do, you know, whatever you want. I can do that for the main sheath. It only comes in 080 though. So, if anything bigger than, say, 4 inches, maybe 5 inches, I would go for a solid main sheath with the hex cam options. Okay, the next one is kind of a digital pattern, okay? It's called Pencott Grain Zone. Pencott Grain Zone. 080. Like I said, most of these patterns, most of them, not all of them, come in just 080. So it's better for, you know, holders, accessories, stuff like that. Pencott Grain Zone. Alright, there's that one. And then we got, alright, I'm going to show you some of the ATAX patterns, okay? ATAX. ATAX LE means law enforcement. LE, law enforcement. ATAX LE. Alright? You got ATAX AU. AU, it's kind of a desert pattern. AU. Alpha Uniform. ATAX FG, foliage green. Foxtrot, Golf. ATAX FG. Alright, this one's called ATAX 9. It's actually Roman numeral IX. ATAX 9. ATAX 9. Roman numeral IX. ATAX IX. This one here is called Blaze Vista. Blaze Vista. Blaze Vista. Like an orange camo pattern. Blaze Vista. Camo Vista. Camo Vista. Camo Vista. Alright. This is called Raider Broadsword. Raider Broadsword. Raider Broadsword. Then we have Raider. Here it is. Raider Katana. Raider Katana. Then we have Raider, I think it's Raider Trident. Raider Trident. Okay, this one is called Relv, R-E-L-V, Dino Hide. Relv Dino Hide. Moonshine. This is Moonshine Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon. Moonshine Harvest Moon. Moonshine Undertow. Undertow. Moonshine Undertow. And Moonshine Toxic. Moonshine Toxic. Okay? That's that neon green moonshine. Relv Medusa. Relv Medusa. Black and white pattern. I have a couple of these types of black and white, like that Harvest Moon. It's sort of kind of like this. This is called Medusa. This is pretty cool with black. You know, black primary, you know, main sheath with these as the options. Okay, let's get into the multicam patterns, okay? Now, as far as regular camo multicam, I have two types, okay? I have the regular multicam, right? The, you know, like the scorpion pattern multicam, which is this. Right? So this is the, you know, regular multicam. Regular multicam. Okay, now this is called Supercam. Supercam. I prefer this one, the Supercam. Got a better, you know, variety of shades. This one's called Supercam. This comes in 093, and so does this. Okay? I can get it in 093 in both of those. This is the black and gray multicam. That's what I call it. Black and gray multicam. Okay? So that's it for the multicams. Okay, now I want to go back to the Cryptek patterns. They have some new stuff coming out, which is like a subdued Cryptek. And the first one is called Cryptek Coyote, I think. let me make sure. Okay, yeah, Cryptek COYOTE. All right, so I'm going to show it to you on the computer. It's coming in. I don't have it yet. So this is Cryptek COYOTE. Remember, the shades may vary a little bit. You know, I'm going from computer screen to GoPro here, so think Coyote brown in a Cryptek pattern. Okay? There's that one. Cryptek Army. Cryptek Army. So that's an OD green Cryptek pattern. These are designed for, you know, military applications. Strict military application. If you so desire. Then we have Cryptek FDE. Okay? Cryptek FDE. So flat dark earth. Cryptek FDE. It's not much different than the Army. Cryptek FDE. Right, and then one more, which is Cryptek OD, which is a true olive drab. It's called Cryptek OD. Here it is. So that's more of a strict OD Cryptek pattern. Cryptek OD. I know the last three look pretty much the same, so I don't think there's a whole lot of difference, just varying shades of green. Okay, next one called Desert Tiger Stripe. Desert Tiger Stripe. All right, next one is called Freedom Flag. Freedom Flag. All right, this one here is called Reptile. 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 Okay, the next three are called Snakeskin. Here's an orange one. Snakeskin. Orange. Snakeskin. Tan. And then snakeskin red. Snakeskin red. So this is the European woodland pattern. And this is the American woodland pattern. Okay, this is Faded American Flag. Faded American Flag. Now this stuff only comes in 8x8 sheets. So I'm not going to get, if you want a small sheath made out of this, I can do it. But it only comes in, you know, if it's a big knife and you want it in a main sheath, I wouldn't do it anyway. It only comes in 080, right? So this is Faded American Flag. I can also get stuff like this, the skull pattern, the graveyard skull, the white and black, the neon and black, pink and black. I can get this type of stuff too, with the skulls on it. This one's called Neon Graveyard, I think. It's the one with the skulls. Alright, this is the white and black graveyard pattern, the one with the skulls. White and black graveyard pattern. Okay, we have True Timber Strata. True Timber Strata. And then we have True Timber Viper. True Timber Viper. Now we have Mossy Oak Elements patterns. Okay, here's red. Elements red. It's actually called Elements Aqua Blood. Elements Aqua Blood. It's a mossy oak pattern. That's who makes it. That's who owns the pattern, Mossy Oak. This is Mossy Oak Elements Aqua Orange. Mossy Oak Elements Aqua Orange. Mossy Oak Elements Aqua Orange. I think aqua stands for like kind of like a like a swirly water pattern. This is the stuff I call red swirly pattern, green swirly pattern, blue swirly pattern. Okay, it's actually called Mossy Oak Elements. This one is hold on. Mossy Oak Elements Aqua Zombie. Mossy Oak Elements Aqua Zombie. It also comes in purple. It comes in gray. Hold on. Let's see what we call this. It comes in Tiffany blue, hot pink, this one is called. Okay, this is called. This one's called Mossy Oak Elements Aqua Gunmetal. Aqua Gunmetal. I think that's it. There's a bunch of other colors that comes into, like I said, orange, pink, blue, fire red, like it's kind of an orangish pink color. But nobody ever orders that kind of stuff, so I don't order it. If you want to look at them, go to knifekits.com and look under Mossy Oak Patterns. You can see them all. And that's it. Desert Digital pattern. This is only 080 again. And then Green Digital. These are camo woodland patterns, okay? Just they're all pretty much the same. It's either Realtree or King's pattern, okay? So here's a green and fall foliage camo. Green and fall foliage camo. It's either Realtree or King's pattern. I can't, honestly can't tell them apart. They're just basically the same. Right? So here's one. Here's another one. So if you want something like this, just say you want a forest pattern in green and tan. Green and fall leaves, right? I got other specialty Kydex here, right? It's a specialty type Kydex. I don't know what you call it. This is like the blue splotches, blue and gray splotches. This is blue, black, and gray splotches pattern. It only comes in 8x8 sheets. And it's 080, so accessories, holders, you know, that kind of thing. Here's another. This is a hex cam, mottled gray and black pattern. And then a American flag pattern I have, which is pretty cool. It's the darker American flag pattern. Comes in the smaller sheets. All these come in smaller sheets. I think that's it. I don't have much else. Like I said, every month or so there's new Kydex coming out. Boom, 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 boom.